Yo, what up? It's Raise Up Pop lah!
Singer, dancer, fashionista. Love her or hate her, Lady Gaga is currently one of the biggest pop stars in the world. But how big an impact has she had on Singaporeans? Is she unique or a copycat act? Are her songs cutting edge or just pop by the numbers? Is she a pop star or shock star? On the show today, we bring in our Singaporean experts who give their honest opinions on the lady herself. With over 10 million albums and over 35 million singles sold worldwide, Lady Gaga has cemented her place in pop culture history. In Singapore alone, her two albums Fame and Fame Monster have gone 3 times platinum. So it's no surprise that some Singaporeans are Gaga for Gaga. Some of you have probably seen the Lady Gaga Chinese New Year viral. But have you seen this Singaporean uncle busting his moves to the song? First seen on Stomp, Uncle Gaga wowed passers-by and showed the younger generation how to just dance. Also buzzing on Stomp was Joshua Simon, a 19-year-old mass communication student who sang 15 Lady Gaga songs in 5 minutes. Lady Gaga herself was interviewed twice by Razor TV's Eva Ellinghausen, so do check out those interviews that showed both the light and dark side of the pop princess. In a previous episode of Razor Pop, we met a Singaporean Lady Gaga impersonator who showed us how to dress and move like the lady herself. Also on that show was Amanda T, a singer-songwriter who belted out acoustic renditions of Lady Gaga songs. Both Amanda and Joshua joined our experts to share their views about Lady Gaga. Can you remember the first time you saw Lady Gaga? Well, we find out what their first impressions were.
Actually, she came out in 2007 when we heard about her online on PerezHilton.com first, and her name was Stephanie G, who calls herself Lady Gaga, and a whole bunch of us on the internet around the world, very small group of us, were crazy over Lady Gaga because we were still recovering from Madonna's Confessions on a Dance Floor phase, and we actually confused it. We thought this was like a separate Madonna spin-off, and I would tell my friends there's this song called Poker Face and Just Dance, you have to listen to it, and we would dance to it in our dance class. I would choreograph, and it would just be so fun, but no one knew who Lady Gaga was at all. And she was very different because who puts mama mama in like a lyric, right? And she was just crazy, and then Just Dance became a huge hit.
The most significant thing I heard about her is probably her writing a lot of songs that for a lot of big people and we never knew it was her who wrote it, and then suddenly she's out with her own stuff and they all sounding good, so she seemed like a very potentially big person, which she is now.
You know, my first impression was she was crazy, dude. I mean, just the way she was. But you understand after a while, you watch the shows, you watch her performances, everything's larger than life. You know, it's just really a larger than life sort of character she's kind of invented for herself.
What was the first Lady Gaga song you heard?
I can't remember the first one I heard, but the one I probably remember most would be Poker Face lah.
Okay.
You know, Poker Face, Poker Face.
Well, I hated her name. It's so annoying because there's this other lady type person, type artist, but that I like. Her name is Lady Hawk, and that's so much cooler. So Lady Gaga was really annoying. I didn't like her at all, and I hadn't seen her face yet. I heard of her name, and I heard her song, and it was like really annoying. I think it was Poker Face. I'm not sure, but I didn't like it at all. Yeah. So in general, I didn't like her.
Honest to truth, initially I wasn't crazy about her. While the whole world was going wild with her, but when I start seeing her live performances, like I mentioned earlier, wow, I'm a little bit, this girl can sing, can write, and can perform. Okay, she has some talent. You know,
but after a while, like she grew on me, but mostly because she was quite fashionable, and she dared to. She had the balls. Let's just say she had the balls to be confident in what she was wearing, even though it was like really outrageous.
Okay.
I wasn't very impressed by the radio single, and until I checked out YouTube, her live rendition, piano acoustic rendition of Poker Face. It was pretty mind blowing. Yeah, pretty mind blowing. Plus her stage presence, where she starts standing on the piano benches and playing with her feet. She has that different stage antics that takes her away from everybody else, and you remember her as that sort of not very sane artist, but who produces pretty good stuff. Yeah.
I mean, even she duetted with Elton John in one of the live performances. I think that was quite a big move as well, to get Elton John to sing along with you and things like that. I think, this girl got something. So I'm sort of like taking notice of her now.
Okay.
Yeah. I've not owned her album yet though.
Okay.
But Lady Gaga has become huge now. And the thing about her is that she's turned into this, instead of turning into like a wreck, she turns into like an industry monster, and she elevates her fans as well. She takes us and she gives us like a piece of herself to us.
But what exactly does Lady Gaga give her fans? In the next clip, we try and find out what's so great about Gaga. Also, if you want to have your say, don't forget to post your comments.